Gavin here from the Growing Younger team, and if you don't know me, I'm a personal trainer, nutrition coach, functional aging specialist, and we on our fitness studio have just won an award for innovation in the exercise, in the New Zealand Exercise Industry Awards. Okay, really awesome, which means that Alex and I are the only people in New Zealand that do what we do. We approach fitness for people over the age of 40 in a very unique and innovative way that gets fantastic results time in, time out, over and over and over again, without being too hard, too crazy, too sort of out there. And our methodologies and our processes are really, really good and really friendly and really easy to use. So that's what we do, and that's what makes us amazing. So if you're over 40, okay, which is also in the right place, so I'm going to talk to you today about the best foods to burn body fat over the age of 40, okay? And you might be quite surprised, okay? I'm going to give you some really good tips for you to go away and practice on your own. And honestly, once you start taking on some of my methodologies and the way I do things, you will 100% be able to lose weight. Age is not the determining factor for you getting unhealthy, all right? So let's go. So this post came about, or this video came about because of a post in my group. But somebody posted in there to say that they found some really healthy food, and that's what they were using. But the caveat was they were always hungry. They were starving, hungry, right? And what they put in there was like a cracker type bread, right? Now when I looked at it, I thought, okay, that's cool. Let's look, okay. I looked at it a little bit deeper, and what actually was, it was per 100 grams, it was actually 400 calories, all right? So this person was having just a small amount, thought it was good, was not filling whatsoever, very, very high in calories for what it was, and they were always hungry. And what you got to understand is that hunger, when you're on a diet, hunger, if you diet too rapidly anyway, as it tends to happen when we get older, because we go like years and years and years of being overweight, and then bang, frustrated, want to lose weight, want to get it off, do everything possible. Faster is better, not, okay? And what happens is then you end up really, really hungry. And there's a hormone called ghrelin that's going to come along, it's going to start smashing you. And no matter how good your willpower is, if you are in a state of hunger all the time, you're going to overeat. And your diet isn't go out the window, okay? So there's a way smarter way to do it, and it's dieting slowly. It's cutting, reducing calories a little bit slower than you would normal, even though you're impatient. And it's finding foods that are low calorie, nutrient dense, and very voluminous to keep you full. They're the keys. They're the things that you want to be looking for, right? So, like I said, that food item, I pop it up here somewhere, was 400 calories. So it was actually a 6 gram serve, which is small, was 24 calories. Massive, right? I'll show you the reasoning behind that in a minute. They're way hungry. So when you look for foods to burn fat, let's just get this out of the way. Foods do not burn fat, okay? Foods are calories in, which means that they add into your energy balance. But the foods that are filling, that are nutrient dense, will keep you full and stop you overeating. That is why they help you burn fat. We are burning fat sitting here right now. I'm moving and burning fat. You're always in a constant state of fat burn. But it's the rate of fat burn that determines whether or not you lose weight or not. So if you're burning fat faster than you're taking calories in, then you're going to lose body fat. But if you're burning fat slower than the calories coming in, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? It means you're going to put weight on, okay? Lots of analogies around it, okay? But ultimately, if you burn more calories than you take in, you're going to lose weight. It happens every time, doesn't matter. The only other thing though is that if you're inactive and you're older and your metabolism is a bit slower, okay, you're gonna have to eat lower calories than you think you need to burn calories, and that's where the problem comes, because all of a sudden you think that you're on such a low calorie diet, you're always hungry. Now, I'm gonna help you with that, okay? You're not gonna be hungry anymore. You're gonna be so full you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. So, what is a good food then, okay? So for me, I only eat 1,700 calories per day. I'm 42 years old. I've kept my weight off for 10 years, okay? I'm the 5% of dieters in the world that can keep their weight off for long periods of time. I will never be fat again because I've worked this thing out, okay? And I eat in a way that's delicious for me, and I'll never, ever be fat again. That's the bottom line of it, okay? And I'm going to tell you how I do it. So, 10 years is a long time. 100 grams, okay? You're gonna check your food items against 100 grams as a standard, and it's way easier to manage it that way, right? So for 100 grams, there should be about 100 calories, okay? So look for foods for about that. So it doesn't matter, we're not going to get into macros and proteins and carbs and fats, it doesn't matter. Your calorie intake over the course of the day is the most important thing to help you lose weight. So for every 100 calories, every 100 grams of food, it wants to be about 100 calories or less, all right? And I'll give you some items, which is amazing, which is going to help you. Okie dokie. 100 grams of banana, 89 calories. Okay? 89 calories, less than 100 calories. How many bananas do you think you can eat in one sitting? Write a comment, let me know. How many, me, 1, 2 maybe? Oof, 160 calories, super full. How many chocolates can you eat how many chocolates could you eat in one sitting? A couple of 100 calories worth, isn't it? You know, you could eat like 10 little, so these little like moments or whatever they call, or celebration chocolates. They're about 70 calories of chocolate, right? Same as a banana. They're about 10 grams, right? If that, 10, 11 grams, 12 grams. You can eat them all day long, right? But you can't eat so many bananas. So bananas, absolutely fine. You can eat fruit in a diet, full of fiber, full of water, keep you full for long periods of time. 100 grams of apples, about 50 calories depending on the apple, of course, all right? Again, you know, how many apples are you going to eat in one go? 2, 3, 4? You're not going to eat that many? 1 maybe? Strawberries, 100 grams of strawberries is 32 calories, okay? So you could eat 300 grams of strawberries, it'd be 150 calories. You'd be pretty full after that, okay? And you're not going to want to eat snack afterwards, okay? So by default, the low calorie foods is going to help you stay full. If you were to go and eat chocolate biscuits, for argument's sake, chocolate biscuit, about 89, 100 calories for one, you can eat 3 or 4 of those easily, okay? And you know, you could even do more than that. And it's not going to be great, okay? 100 grams of potatoes, 77 calories. Very low in calories, very filling. How many potatoes are you going to eat in one sitting? Okay, you know, you can stay full with that. 2 slices of bread, a little bit higher, okay? 89 grams is about 198 calories, okay? So it's just, obviously I've just gone for the serving size, which is 2 slices. You can have 2 pieces of toast, you know, and still probably be fuller than you would if you were trying to eat some tiny rice crackers that's going to make you feel starving after. Pumpkin, really, really good alternative. I roast pumpkin all the time instead of potatoes. And it is basically 100 grams of pumpkin is 26 calories, right? So massive, okay? Massive, small amount of calories, massive volume of food. And I'll have 300 grams of pumpkin. Feels so full. And that was only 60 calories, okay? It's so good, right? Compared to the first food I mentioned, which was some 6 grams was 24 calories. 6 grams or 100 grams. It's the same amount of it's the same amount of calories, but would you rather eat something for 6 grams or 100 grams? Think of it, okay? Common sense would say you'd rather choose the 100 gram option because it'll keep you way fuller, all right? It will, it just does. You know it does, all right? Beers and alcohol, okay? So I've not found any wine because I'm not a massive wine drinker, but I went out for a beer last night with a friend of mine, and I chose a no-alcohol beer, okay? I just didn't want to hang over this morning. For a 330ml bottle, it was 69 calories. That's all it was, and it was good. So it was low calories. I was having a beer. I was having a chat like I normally used to when I was a big drinker. But also as well, not getting drunk and tipsy. It wasn't making me have the munchies either. So if you have a couple of beers, you start eating snacks, and all of a sudden the beer calories are going up, so the snack calories, and all of a sudden you're smashing out loads of calories, okay? So it stops that happening. So alcohol is a bit of a problem because not only is it high in calories itself, it's also causes you to eat other things, all right? Then I thought, I had one of those, and I thought, I'll have a Heineken Light. So it was a 2% alcohol beer. For 100 mils, it was 22 calories, okay? Great. I had two or three big ones of those, and it was fine. It was still way under my calorie budget for the day. And I enjoyed a beer, I enjoyed a chat, I enjoyed the social situation, and it didn't do any damage to my diet whatsoever. Making better choices within your diet, okay? Now, imagine this, okay? If you were to eat 200 to 300 grams of those food items I've just mentioned, okay? How full would you feel? You probably feel 9 out of 10 full. And in fact, our clients say to us, we can't eat that much food. I struggle to eat that much food. They lose loads of weight. Of course, it makes sense. They're never hungry anymore because the volume of food they're eating is so big. and the calories are so low. So therefore, they're not getting this crazy out of balance hunger hormone smashing you around, telling you to eat more because your belly's full. Okay, you're satisfied after the meal. That is how these are the foods that you need to eat to burn calories. To burn body fat. There's tons of these foods, guys. All right, I could go on all day around it. Okay, but you need to do a bit of research for yourself. You need to figure this out for you and what fits in with your diet. There's not one size fits all, of course, but like for me, for 10 years, I figured it out for myself. I helped my clients figure it out, and it is so much easier for them. They're way more happier, and they're way surprised at how full they feel and how much weight they lose. And people come to me all the time and say, I've tried to lose weight for years. Now I come to you, I can lose weight, and I'm not even hungry. I'm not even craving foods, okay? That's all you need to do. And these are the secrets I'm sharing with you, okay? It's all good. So, read the food labels. Spend a little bit of time trying to look for the 100 gram quantity of food and how many calories is per 100 grams. If you do that, honestly, it'll make your life so much easier, I promise, okay? Then how are you going to know if it's 100 grams? You weigh it, okay? Honestly, start weighing your food a little bit. Get an idea what a portion size looks like, what it's supposed to look like, what it looks like on a plate. And all of a sudden, you're gonna connect the dots, and you go, right, well, I know that 100 grams of chicken looks about this big, about a palm size. And then when you go out for dinner, you can choose the right options. You can pick, I know that's about 100 calories. I know this is 50 calories. And honestly, you stick with your diet for long periods of time. And that's the other thing as well. This way you can sustain for long periods of time. You're not cutting out whole food groups. You're not doing crazy sort of detox diets where you're cutting out all your favorite foods. This way, you're going to find foods that are similar to what you already eat, a little bit less calories, okay? And like I said, to lose weight, you only need to reduce your calories by 300 calories per day. That is it. It's not that much. And if you do it this way, you're going to easily do it. You could probably reduce your calories by 300 calories in 2 meals just by choosing, let's just say, pumpkin for potatoes, for argument's sake. You're going to do it immediately. Choosing egg whites only instead of eggs. Cut out calories. That's it. That's you done. Eat the way you normally eat the rest of the day. Cut out 300 calories, okay? It's that simple. So, that's it from me, guys. I hope that you found this useful. Do some research. I'm going to put a description or a link in the description regarding a website that I kind of use. It's free online. You just type it in. You can figure it all out. Spend a bit of time doing it. But if you are struggling and you really need some help and some guidance on this, okay, our Growing Younger program is our flagship program. It can be done online at our facility, okay? As I say, we're award winners, okay? We know what we're talking about. You don't win an award in the New Zealand fitness industry just by being a charlatan and a liar and having no backbone to it, okay? What we do is great. We're the only people, we are the gold standard in helping people over the age of 40 lose weight, get fit, get strong, recover from lifestyle-related diseases. We are the only people doing it, okay? We currently have clients in Australia, New Zealand, UK, and all over New Zealand, Samoa, okay? We can help you wherever you are in the world, and I highly recommend that if you do need some help, fill out the expression of interest form down below and we will help you. We will discuss the program with you. If it's a right fit for you, we'll tell you. If it isn't a right fit for you, we'll tell you that too. We're not going to sell you something that you don't need to be sold on, and ultimately, it is what it is. So, like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, leave a comment down below if anything confused you. Ask a question, okay? Ask questions. I'm happy to help you, okay? I've only got a small channel right now, and I'm happy to answer the questions that come through because there aren't that many right now. Jump on while the iron's hot. Have a really good day, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.